And welcome back. Tonight we're doing chemical peels again.
So we're trying new peel combinations. You guys know how much I love to peel and she loves to peel. She loves to peel. This time we tried, besides the TCA, we did 2 extra things, and I think this was my favorite peel. How about you?
It was, because it was the quickest.
And you?
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, I agree. It was the quickest. It was over. It like started quickly, ended quickly. It was like wham, bam, done.
So in this video, I'm going to be showing the procedure and what we did differently, how I peel the eyes and why, safety concerns, how to customize the percentage of the TCA, how long we peeled, aftercare, and our results.
I started thinking, if I dermaplane my skin first, I'm going to first of all get off all the hair.
Ew, look at that skin.
And then I'm going to get off a lot of the dead skin so that when I do the peel, I'm still going to be getting the same peel effect. It's just I'm not going to look like lizard dead woman for so long. And I was thinking that that might help. And also the use of a retinol. So retinols are great. The VI peel uses retinols, and I usually do that with my clients, but on the peels that we've done here on the YouTube, I've never used a retinol. I don't know why. Because we've been doing higher percentages, I thought, would that be too much? Well, it wasn't. It was great. So right now, I'll show you the procedure that we did 2 weeks ago, and then we're going to talk about the experience at the end. So we'll get to the peel right now.
Okay, so this time before we do our chemical peels, we're going to actually do dermablading. We're going to do a few things different this time with our chemical peels.
I feel like nothing's going to peel now because I'm actually getting all the skin off. Like literally.
I always take an Advil first because I hate the pain and my face is already burning from the dermaplaning. To apply the chemicals, you can use either these little pads, they're like Stridex pads. You can use these little pieces of gauze. You can use these large Q-tips that are made for applying chemicals. And I always use Q-tips around the eyeballs. So you'll need a pair of gloves. And of course you want a glass dish to put your chemicals in. I'm using one that you can just purchase online. It's Makeup Artist Choice, MUAC. With this one, you can order a 12% all the way up to a 30% TCA. It comes with the post-chemical peel. It comes with a face wash and the pH prep solution that you put on your face before you start. We've done our dermaplaning, so let's apply this on our faces, shall we? Is it burning?
Yes.
Oh, great. It does have a little glycolic and a little lactic acid in it, so it does get all the oils off your skin. As we know, I accidentally did 30% on my eyes the last time I did a chemical peel. I'm not going to do that because I have my glasses and I'm going to be really, really careful only to do 12% around my eyes. So we've done our prep. Now we're going to let our skin dry thoroughly. So I always start with the eyes. And when I do eyes, I dip into the solution. I do the bottom first. I always do the eyes with people standing up so it doesn't drip down into their eye. I've had a lot of comments, oh no, don't do the eyes. Plastic surgeons do eyes all the time. And people who don't address their eyes end up with these wrinkly eyes and then their skin looks beautiful. We don't do the eyes as harsh as we do the rest of the skin, but I do the eyes. So this is a 12.5% TCA. Now that I have nothing left on this Q-tip, I'm going to go up here. I don't go any farther down than the ocular crease. I don't go any farther down than this, so I just do it right in here. Now I'm going to let this sit because I don't know if she's going to get white yet. Okay, the top can't really take much more. The bottom, I feel like it can. You good? So the first layer is 12.5. The second layer increases it by 50%, which would be 6.25 plus 12.5. So do the math, that's 18.75%. It's done. Woo, burning.
Yeah.
15% on her eyes because her eyes can take it. I don't recommend anyone put this stuff right by their eyeballs. I've been doing this a long time. If this goes in your eyes, you could go blind. You have to go to the hospital, like seriously. You can go to a doctor, a plastic surgeon, and they can do this for you. So, but I just want you to see what is possible, what's out there. Guys, this is an almost 70-year-old eye, and it looks pretty darn good, right? Okay, she has a eyebrow tattoo, so we're gonna stay clear of that. I don't like this crinkly skin right here, so I'm gonna get it. Now, a lot of you have told me that you use numbing cream. I just feel like sitting for 30 minutes with numbing cream on my face would torture me more and draw it out a lot longer because it really only burns for a few minutes. Both of my daughter's fans are in Schitt's Creek. Okay, so a lot of people are always asking me about how to get a certain percentage of TCA. They say, oh, I bought a 20%, how do I make it a 10? So basically, in order to dilute the percentage, if you don't want to do as strong as you have, it's basic math. If you have a 12% TCA, you do 1 part TCA to 1 part distilled water. And now I have a 6%. I've diluted it in half. Casey has super sensitive skin. I've been doing her eyes for a long time. I've never peeled her face. So this is our first time, so I feel that it's pretty safe to do a 6%. I know everybody's doing 24 and 30, but really, you guys, if you don't know your skin, you could mess it up forever. It's better to start out slow and build up, just like I did her eyes. I started with a 12. I gave her a second layer, which brought her at 18%. Her eyes could totally take that. Now we're gonna do her face. Okay, here we go. So this is a 6% on her face. And if you have sensitive skin, don't be going ham on your face. I usually wait 2 or 3 minutes just to see if the skin starts doing any protein coagulation, if she starts getting any white, like she does around her eyes. So a second layer will be 50% stronger. So that's going to be 3% and 6%. So we're going to try this again. I'm going to wring this out just so I don't get too much on there. And because I've already done the eyes, I need to make sure I stay very clear of that eye area. Okay, I'm seeing a little bit of white right there. So I'm mixing 30 and 15. It's face time. So this is where she has a lot of sun damage, and this area peels really good. If you saw the other 2 videos, this sister turns brown on the sides of her face. Okay. We had a long day here at the studio. Okay.
Is it bubbling?
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, we be frosting something good.
Casey, set a timer.
People don't like the word blanch, but seriously, it's a protein coagulation. As long as it's not, you know, pure frosty white, but we just have a little bit, and this is where she's gonna peel really good. This is where we stop. As soon as you start seeing any white at all, don't go over that area again. Neutralizer. And this is just going to balance the pH in her skin and make it not feel like it's burning. The minute you put TCA on, it does the damage. You cannot neutralize TCA. All this does is brings the pH back up so you don't feel the burn. So that's why we always want to start out with a lower percentage. Her first peel is a 6%, and I did 2 layers, so that made it a 9%. She's going to do beautifully. So after you put on the neutralizer, then we're going to wash our faces. And then we're going to use the vitamin A, because a VI peel is doing the chemical and then using the vitamin A, and that just kind of gives a little more cell turnover. Like, I don't know that we need any more, but maybe. Okay. How's it feeling right now?
It burns, but it's okay. It's like tolerable. I don't need this bloody fan.
wow.
Look at the wrinkles.
Oh yeah, look at that. Damn girl. It's gonna be good.
She's a PA, so she's the one in charge of monitoring. If I'm noticing some hyperpigmentation, and I am gonna really work on that with the needling. Are we turning white? Nope.
No.
Because my skin is old. What we do for beauty, huh, girls?
Yep.
Oh my God. For a blind kitty, you sure do get around. Perfect. Washing face. Very gently. More like washing and patting. No rubbing. Yeah, and don't splash your face. We have 30-year-old,
100-year-old, 68.
59,
And our young filmer is
27.
27.
Thank you, Allie, for filming us.
You're welcome.
So I just keep rinsing and blotting so I can get all the soap off. Okay. Now we're gonna let this dry. And now we're gonna put the vitamin A on. So this is about as close to a VI peel as possible without buying one. So now I'm gonna put a vitamin A on my face. It burns for a second. So this is a 10%. It'll burn just for a minute and then it'll pretty much stop. So I'm doing this, it's night. I'm gonna sleep with this. And then in the morning, I'm gonna take a washcloth and I'm just gonna pat it off. Again, don't rinse because you don't want this stuff running in your eyes. Chemical peels are nothing that you wanna not properly take care of. If you've done anything really bad, go see your doctor. So we've done the peel, we put the vitamin A over it. Tomorrow night, gonna do the vitamin A again. I'm just gonna wash my face in the morning. I'm not gonna use any cream tomorrow at all. I'm just gonna do the vitamin A. The next day, I'll start using the Cetaphil, hydrocortisone, whichever one that I need. Until it starts to crack. Once it starts cracking and peeling, then you can start using working serums. Nothing that has acids in it. So you can use your peptides, hyaluronics, really good creams, and you just wanna nourish and feed your skin. And when it starts peeling, never pick it, ever, ever, ever. The skin comes off when it is ready. If you peel it off before it's ready, you could get hyperpigmentation, you can get a lot of problems, or really itching. Then I will use a 1% hydrocortisone cream because you don't want to start itching your face. And we'll keep you posted over the next week on our progress.
Don't worry, there's no food. Just my face is cooking.
So we found our favorite peel.
A+.
So it's been about 2 weeks since the peel. What was your experience on this one?
Because we were using the retinol, so my skin just felt a lot drier and tighter, even like initially. Usually takes me a couple days to kind of feel like I'm about to crack, but I just like felt that way pretty much the whole time because my skin just felt like so ready to peel. So that peeled really quick. I was pretty surprised about that too. It usually takes a few days for me to really see like that separation, but it was almost like instant and it just like flaked all off.
This was your first face peel, right?
Yeah, it was my
So
first
it's been
one.
just your
Okay.
eyes, right?
Yeah, I've only done my eyes previously.
32. I mean, her skin is pretty flawless, but this is gonna hold back time. For you, what was your experience using the TCA with the retinol and the dermaplaning?
I think it might have hurt a little bit more because usually I don't hurt, but it was like immediate. And like Casey said, I'm usually like red and puffy for much longer. And it sort of boom hit the next day and I could tell, oh, I'm gonna crack. And of course it cracked around my mouth first because my mouth never stops moving, much like
Me? Okay. I did the dermaplaning a lot deeper than I did on both of you, just because I can feel my own face. And so I did a really heavy dermaplaning. I was burning before I even put the peel on. So the peel really, really burned. But the nice thing was I didn't peel as much, but I think the results were just as good, if not better than they've been in the past. And one of the things I liked about dermaplaning is when you do a chemical peel, you're not supposed to peel the skin off. So because of the fact that I had already taken the hair out, so often the peel sticks in your hair, like your hair is holding on to the skin.
oh, maybe,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah,
So it just
never
kind
thought
of, it just kind of flaked right off because the peel had, the dead skin had nothing to hold on to. There was no hair, so it just came off. So the VI peel, which you have to get from a doctor, unless you order it online,
black market
Yeah, if you're buying an underground VI peel, illegally, you might not be getting an actual VI peel. I don't know, because you're not supposed to get it unless it's from a doctor, but who knows? You can do something very, very similar, doing the retinol on top and dermaplaning. We're gonna do one more peel, and this next peel is going to be on a suggestion of one of my YouTube friends. She said that she does a TCA with salicylic. Now that's gonna burn, but she said it is amazing. So we're gonna try that next.
sounds good.
Before I get into microneedling. So anyway, our next one will be TCA with salicylic. We'll see how that works, but really TCA, dermaplane, retinol, has been my favorite.
Yeah, I agree.
My favorite. Fast,
Okay,
fast,
so we found
fast.
our favorite
A
peel.
plus.
Nice. That was a good peel. Like your skin looks super even.
Oh my God, I can't even I have no words right now. Faces behind my back, because I always see those. You know, when I'm editing, I see those faces you do.
Like our hand automatically knows where our face is.
I see chemicals. Wow, this is interesting.
You know
Straight
what?
across. Wow.
It's called a simian crease.
Well, honestly, I don't think any of the fans work, so you might just have to blow on her face.
Mascot, our little blind boy Sherlock.
So, as always, if you're not already subscribed, hit the button, ding the bell so you get notified. Don't miss a video. Okay, see you next time. Bye.